The cops are investigating R.J. Gannon in connection with the Holden kidnapping. I love you, Briggs. That's not something I say a lot. You know what I mean. Look, just run it as soon as you can. Oh, and here's a headline for you, all right? Jazzman faces music. Yeah, I want it in the next edition. Kevin is gonna freak when he has to read the competition's newspaper to figure out who the suspect is. Yeah.
Suspect? Is this about the Max Holden case? The kidnapping?
Maybe.
Oh, don't be coy. It's unappealing. Come on. Tell me before whoever it is hires another lawyer.
I don't think so.
You don't... Oh, you can't do this to me. You wouldn't.
Watch me.
Todd, I really need to know who the suspect is.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
So you can represent him or her? Is that it?
Yes.
I'm a little lost here. Since when is it my responsibility to find your clients?
It's not. But that's not the point.
Oh, no, that's exactly the point. You know what? You stay here. I'll go fetch our prenup, and we can check it out.
All I'm asking for is a name, please.
And you'll have a name. It'll be in the Sun. You can read all about it.
But so can every other defense attorney in Lambview. Later is no good. The information will be useless.
Oh, you're right. You know, it's kind of like my business. Let's say that the Banner scooped me, and you knew about it, and you couldn't tip me off with a lousy 20-second phone call.
That was a completely different situation.
How is that a different situation?
Well, there was a certain amount of hostility between us at the time, and I may have overreacted to it slightly.
And now everything is wine and roses.
No, but things are better.
Okay, beer and roses.
Please tell me who the suspect is. This could be high profile, a career maker. I haven't had a big case in months. My practice is going down the tubes. I've been reduced to passing out my business card at the police station. Help me.
Sorry, Delgado. No dice.
How can you be so petty and cruel?
It's a gift.
Why can't you ever give me a break?
You're the one who said that you wanted to stick to the legal terms of our contract.
That's true. I did. Because I understand it. It makes sense in a sick sort of way. Everything else about this marriage is a mystery.
Because of me?
Yes. No matter how much we go through together, you make it impossible for me to feel as though there's anything more between us than a lousy piece of paper.
There are 5 million pieces of paper.
Oh, don't worry, Todd. I haven't forgotten about the money. How could I, when you never stop bringing it up? Good morning, Taya. How's your $5 million?
I don't say that.
You're right. You skipped the good morning part. Reminds me of how people used to treat my father on the elevators and in the hallways of our building. They paid his salary, so they didn't even have to acknowledge his existence. After all, he was only the hired help.
All right, you know what? You want a break? I'll give you a break. You can have the whole run of the place. You can boss around whoever you want. Shorty and I, we're gonna go away for the weekend.
What? Where?
What do you care? I treat you like dirt, remember? And if you get bored, I'm sure you can give the Reverend Sanctimonious a call. I'm sure he'd rip his collar right off, come skipping right over here.
Why do you have to be like this, Todd?
It's just the kind of guy I am. Can I go now?
You can stay up there forever for all I care. Gannon, please. No message. I will call back. Have it your way, Todd. But I am going to find out who the suspect is, with or without you.
Briggs? Well, you don't get enough of me at the office?
I've been calling you, but you're not answering your phone.
Well, I got a headache. Well, from the look you're giving me, I'm about to get another one.
Our source at the police department is getting cold feet.
Why don't you go down there, bring him a nice pair of warm socks.
Apparently, Commissioner Buchanan is adamant about stopping police leaks, and our guy is afraid he'll be exposed if we run the story about the kidnapping suspect.
Yeah, well, he should have thought about that before he blabbed to us.
We just started the press run. We can stop it and pull the article.
Have you been sniffing glue again, Briggs?
Not enough.
Huh. So the source is backing away from his statement?
No, but if...
So he says it's true, he just doesn't want us to run it.
Yes, but...
Well, run it, Briggs.
He'll never give us another scoop.
So what? How hard would it be to get another snitch down at the police department? I'm telling you, Briggs, this is the one. This is the one that's going to put me right ahead of the banner, that highbrow piece of garbage. We were just talking about you.
My word, is that so? Hello, Charlie. You're looking very, very well.
Oh, thank you, Vicky. You are, too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, Star. I better be going.
Don't screw up, Briggs.
Charlie, your old job is always available for you, you know, so you just give me a call in case you decide you're sick and tired of working for the Sun. Hmm? That lowbrow piece of garbage.
Oh, you heard that.
I have very keen hearing, which I have put to very good use this morning listening to your lovely daughter. She is quite the conversationalist. In fact, she told me everything. Goodbye, sunshine. I will see you very soon. I love you.
So, what exactly did Star tell you?
Oh, well, as I said, everything. Everything. I know her favorite color. I know what she had for breakfast. I know all about somebody named Moose. She's absolutely delightful.
Yeah. She can't shut up these days. I'll have to grill her later to see if you spilled any of the banner's secrets. Not that I'll need them today.
Meaning?
Well, you'll see. Provided you're willing to plop down enough dough to pick yourself up a copy of The Sun.
My goodness. My goodness, Victor Lord.
What about him?
Oh, just for one brief moment, you reminded me of our father. See, he used to do that. He used to drop some sort of hint about a tantalizing story that was going to appear in the next edition of the Banner, and then not tell you what it was. Even way back then, I found that kind of coyness unappealing.
The guy sold a lot of papers.
So what? And besides, I don't want to talk about the newspaper business. I'm much more interested in finding out about my brother's personal life.
What personal life?
How's Taya?
I have no idea. She pretty much keeps to herself these days.
Well, now, that's not the impression I got at Thanksgiving. In fact, she was downright sociable after you stormed out of the house.
Go figure.
And it was very apparent to all of us that family means a great deal to her. So I would say you're lucky to have her in your life.
Lucky. Luck has never really had anything to do with my life.
Now, I know this is none of my business, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Oh, there's a shock.
I don't know what games you're playing with Taya. I just hope you know what you're putting at risk. You see, your daughter is positively thriving right now, and I have no doubt that Taya's presence and influence are a significant contributing factor to that. So, if I were you...
You're not me.
Lord, no. But if I were you, I'd be very careful about alienating the one person who's having a positive effect on my daughter. Although I'm quite sure you're busily engaged in doing just that.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Good, because I have something to say. Now, you don't live here. Now, I'm glad that you don't live here.
Me too.
But if you did, you would know that I'm not playing any games with Delgado, that Delgado is not playing with me. Our marriage is...
It's disturbed and peculiar.
complicated.
Oh, Todd, every marriage is complicated.
Well, you ought to know you've had enough of them.
Oh, good. You can benefit from my years of experience. I think you have to decide just what kind of marriage you want before the marriage that you bought comes back to haunt you and your daughter. Been a pleasure bantering with you.
Yeah,
as
usual.
always.
It's open!
RJ, I'm so glad to find you in. Taya Delgado, remember?
I'm busy.
Oh, well, this won't take long. Actually, I've been wanting to drop by for a few months now, but I've been so busy, I've hardly had the time for client development.
Is that what this is about? I have a lawyer, Gabriel Lomax. He handles all my business affairs.
Of course, but my specialty isn't corporate law, it's criminal.
I'm well aware of your specialty, Miss Delgado. How could I forget? Since you and your buddy, Nora, tried to pin Carlo Hesser's murder on me.
A couple of points. Nora and I aren't buddies. I'm on my own now. Our courtroom styles weren't exactly compatible. For instance, I'm not willing to throw a case just because I've decided my client is guilty. I'm not judgmental about that sort of thing. Frankly, I don't care if my clients are guilty or innocent. My job is to ensure them a fair trial.
Maybe you want to tell me what crime it is you think I've committed, Miss Delgado. Or maybe you prefer I commit a brand new one on you.
Yeah, it's me. I gotta cancel the travel plans that I made for me and my daughter this weekend. Well, what do you mean I gotta give you 24 hours notice? What? Oh, fine. Keep the deposit. What do I care? Yeah, information. I need the number for a caterer. Well, if I knew that, I wouldn't have to call you, would I? Look, hey, I don't care. Just pick the most expensive one, all right? Well, then one that sounds expensive. Yeah, great. That's fine. Can you connect me and chart? Thanks. Yeah, this is Todd Manning. I need to set up dinner for 2. I'm gonna surprise my wife. Okay, so we're all set then. All right, look, you have my address, right? Good, I'm in the penthouse. And look, you gotta come here, set the whole thing up, and then you can go away, all right? I'll be the waiter tonight. Wait, say that again. What do you mean steak or lobster, both? And broil them, okay? Nothing. It's a surprise for my wife, see? Well, she doesn't want anything arty. She likes her food to look like food, and, well, she's elegant. And she's also, you know, intolerant. She can really get in your face.
Look, I probably came on too strong.
Well, when you said that you wouldn't judge me, even if I was guilty?
I'm not implying you are guilty.
Oh, well, then you and that twisted child you married should get your stories straight. Here, look at this, huh? Read me the headline.
Jazz man faces music. RJ, I didn't know anything about this.
Oh, you just happened to be here on the day that the Sun runs a story accusing me of being involved in a kidnapping.
Where did Todd get his information?
Someone at the LPD leaked that I was a suspect, but then I'm sure you knew all about that before the paper hit the street.
Todd didn't tell me anything.
Then why are you here?
I told you I need clients.
You don't want to be my lawyer. You're here hoping I'll open up, say something incriminating, so you can run back to your hubby, and whatever I tell you winds up splashed all over the Sun.
I am not a stooge for
Woman,
Todd.
that is exactly what you are. Lady, I know you don't need to work.
Oh, because Todd Manning gives me money?
Isn't that why you married him? So I'm not buying this little act of yours, the starving lawyer out trying to drum up new clients. The only reason you're here is to poke around, see what dirt you can dig up on me, and whatever you find ends up right here, where all of Landview's sewers empty out.
RJ, I didn't know Todd was running a story about you.
Oh, so this is coincidence, you just showing up at my door?
Yes.
Todd didn't tell you I was in trouble.
No, I heard that rumor someplace else.
Well, that's all it is. A rumor. The cops can't make a case against me, and neither can the Sun reporters. In fact, they don't even try. This is all gossip and innuendo. Todd ought to sue that little toad for libel.
Did he come right out and call you a kidnapper?
Not in so many words.
Well, even if he had, a libel case would be hard to win, because you'd have to prove you weren't exactly what Todd says you are. And you can't do that, can you? Not without a very good lawyer.
Hey, Uncle Archie, you're meeting Taya. I'm sorry. Am I interrupting something? I can tell your appointment that you need a few more minutes.
Who is it?
An agent.
Oh, he can wait.
Actually, I think we're just about done here. I hope you'll call me.
Why does Uncle RJ need a lawyer? Jazzman faces music. What? You're being considered a suspect on the Holden kidnapping case?
According to an unnamed source at the Landview PD.
Why would someone at the Sun want to hurt RJ like this?
The only way they can hurt me is if you believe it. Now, I better go see what that agent wants. Counselor?
You don't believe this, do you? That RJ would hurt 2 little children? Taya, come on. You should have seen him when I told him about the kidnapping case. He was horrified, and it wasn't an act. And this is pure garbage.
Rachel, the story supposedly comes from the Landview Police Department, where your stepfather, Bo Buchanan, is investigating RJ's link to the kidnapping. So if there is one. So RJ is suffering just as much grief from your family as he is from mine.
And that makes it any more fair?
No, I guess not.
Then speak to Todd.
I will. But he's out of town right now. He took Star away on a mini vacation, which leaves me alone in the penthouse with that bird. And things could get ugly. I have a box of shake and bake, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Taya?
All right, I'll spare the bird if you will come and keep me company.
Sure the toad's not gonna be there?
No. And this may be the time to finally throw a party.
Who are you calling?
Hello.
Andrew, it's Taya.
Hey, what's up?
You busy tonight?
Actually,
Oh, come on, you can cancel it, can't you? I'm having a little, fiesta, and you and Rachel are the only ones invited.
I'd love to see you both, but don't know if I'm up for another confrontation with Todd.
Oh, that won't be a problem. Mr. Manning will not be there.
I got your message, Mr. Manning.
Good. I'm glad you're here. I know I told you that you had the day off, but...
Is anything wrong?
No, everything's fine. Shorty and I are not going to go away for this weekend, and I need your help.
Oh, then I'm glad I was free. You know I love to be with Star.
Yeah. Yeah, so does Taya. That's why, I felt kind of bad about having a vacation without her. I mean, after everything that she did for Star.
Huh. Should I tell Mrs. Manning I'm here?
No, Mrs. Manning is out. Look, here's what you do, okay? Get Star, bundle her up, and take her out for a couple hours. And Taya will come in, and she'll think that everybody's gone. And then I'll kind of show up and surprise her. Surprise.
Taya, when you said party, I thought you meant chips and dip, not caviar and smoked salmon.
But we're not complaining because we love our caviar.
Hey, I was just cleaning out the refrigerator, guys.
Oh, this is very good. Really, very good.
You like
Now,
it?
Yes. Now tell us exactly what we're celebrating.
My independence.
Whoa! Does that mean that you're divorcing Todd?
No, our deal runs for a year, and I am going to honor it. But a year is a very long time, and I am not putting my life on hold anymore.
I tried as hard as I could to make a home for Todd and Star so that we could be a real family, but Todd has made it painfully clear that that is not what he wants. So, I'll still be Mrs. Manning legally, but I am striking out on my own from now on. I will be focusing on my legal career and on my personal life.
Well, does Todd approve?
Who knows? Who cares? Oh, I come from New York City with a fancy law degree. And I made a very, very lousy marriage.
Yes, you did.
But from here on out, I am free.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, Todd Manning, why don't you cry for me?
I know. You're all alone. And that is where you should exactly be.
That then. Oh, Todd Manning. Why don't you get alive?
Yes.
Instead of causing
At
everybody.
least I'm not out partying with someone else's wife.
Todd, what are you doing here? I thought you were taking Star on a trip.
Something came up.
Oh, Star's not in the apartment. Where is she?
Not like you care.
Where is she, Todd?
Judith took her somewhere. Why? Was Star invited to this little hoedown? Hey, Rachel. Where's your date?
Todd.
Oh, you know, you're right. I'll tell you what. Just pretend I'm not even here. Oh, that's right. That's what you were doing. Look. Bean dip. Mmm. Tastes like fish eggs.
Taya, you're gonna be okay. Because I can't handle this.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to apologize for this.
I'll walk you home.
I'd appreciate that.
Tell your uncle I said hi. I mean, if he's not in jail already.
Oh, no. RJ, he's innocent. But I know that doesn't sell papers now, does it, Todd?
Are you gonna be all right?
Are you happy?
Getting there.
Destroying everything?
Everybody needs a hobby. What are you doing?
I'm going to wash this out because you spat in it.
Judith will take care of it.
Judith is not the cleaning lady. You don't have anyone cleaning up after you. And God knows that you could use someone. Because you make a mess out of everything, Todd. My social life, my business life. Did you know that Archie would not hire me? Because after the way that you smeared him in the sun, he could not trust me. All my friends are terrified of you. Did you see the way they took off the moment you walked in? I'm all alone, Todd, all alone. Are you happy? Maybe you're okay with it. But I don't know if I can keep sane in this penthouse.
We have a contract. And you will be my wife for 1 year.
Get that if you want to. I'm going to bed.
Good evening, Mr. Manning.
Hi.
Good evening. Should I light the candles, sir? Is Mrs. Manning ready for her surprise?
Get it out of here. You're too late.
I was certain that you...
Get it out of here!
look how big the castle's getting. Oh, look at that. You're working hard, aren't you, huh? Oh, so am I. With your daddy. Only nothing stacks up with him. At least not when I'm the one trying to do the building. We had another big fight the other night, and he's barely looked at me since. Oh, Star, I'm getting so tired of that. But I can't give up just yet. Do you know why? Because you're here, Estrella. And you do like building things with me, don't you, huh? Do you? Yeah. Oh, look, it's time for your walk with Judith. So tell you what, let's pick up these blocks, okay? And we can build a whole new castle later. Okay, so it's time to go. Oh! Okay, it's okay, Star. It's okay, sweetie. Oh, God, she's gonna need... Send me a coat. Okay, we're gonna go for a little ride, okay, sweet? Call the car and get the car, okay? And then, get a hold of Todd and the sun and give me my coat. Just throw my coat over me. Open the door, too, okay? Open the door. It's okay, it's okay.
What's going on?
It's okay. Everything is under control.
Oh, yeah, everything's under control. I just got called to the
Star's gonna
emergency
be fine,
room. Where is
Todd.
she?
No, it's...
Is there a doctor here?
Todd, Star's right in there. I was with her up until 2 minutes ago when they were finishing up the stitches.
Stitches.
Yes, Star fell and hit her head on the edge of the coffee table.
That's it. Judith is gone. She's gone.
Judith was in the kitchen. Star was with me.
You. And what were you doing when my daughter was lying in a pool of her own blood, huh? Were you making up more verses for the Todd the Loser song? Were you on the phone trying to drum up another client or two? Or maybe you helped Star along with her little tumble?
How dare you?
Well, we've been hating each other a lot lately. Maybe this is your way of hitting me where it hurts.
This is too sick to believe.
No, what's sick is that you would call yourself a mother. Because you don't care about it. All you care about is your life. If you cared about my kid at all, my kid wouldn't have wound up in this hospital.
Why don't you be quiet? Because you are totally wrong.
Since when is it medical procedure for you to stick your nose in other people's business?
This is his business. This is Dr. Thebes. He treated Star.
How is she?
The cut's been sutured. The x-rays were negative. Your daughter's going to be fine, thanks to Mrs. Manning.
Yeah, sure.
This was an accident. I've seen thousands just like it. Toddlers fall. It's as simple as that. But the situation could have been a lot worse if it hadn't been for your wife's quick thinking.
Why? What'd she do?
She put ice on the wound immediately. She kept Star warm. And she brought her here faster than any ambulance would have been able to.
Well, when can we take Star home?
In about 3 minutes. Think you can behave yourself that long?
Yeah, maybe I ought to get myself checked out, you know? Then every time I go into this building, I just go bonkers. It's like I got some kind of a bent chromosome. All right, look, not that it makes any difference, but I'm sorry that you didn't understand what I was trying to say.
It doesn't make any difference.
Wait, hold on. Hold on.
What? Over the last 48 hours, you have been unbelievably obnoxious, even by your standards. But for you to even think that I could have abused that little girl, much less flatly accuse me of it, that is more than anyone should have to swallow. So you take your festering paranoia somewhere else. I am through being your dumping ground.
Wait, now, hold on. Now. Look, we can't leave yet, all right? Because Shorty's not ready yet. Star looks pretty good for a kid who got bit in the head by a coffee table. I'm going to have to rename her, though. I'm going to start calling her Scar. All right, look, we went over this, and I was way out of line. What do you want me to do, write it 1,000 times on a blackboard?
Don't bother.
Well, Star, you know, it's like she hadn't seen you in a month or so, where she kept grabbing for you in the car and grinning and all that junk.
Star loves me. That's the problem, or part of it anyway.
Oh, you want to run that by me again?
You know, I never know which Todd is going to show up. The bashful one, full of corny jokes and good intentions, or the one who's around most of the time.
Hey.
Listen, I cannot read you at all, so I never know what I'm going to get from you next. I feel like I'm holding my breath and living with a complete stranger.
A stranger who's made it worth your while.
Oh, yes, of course. Our sacred deal. The one that strictly defines what I am to you. Lawyer and stopgap mom. Nothing more or less.
You're the one who said yes to this whole thing.
But Star didn't. All she knows is that I'm here, and she likes it. Which is where the problem comes in. Because the longer I stay, the more attached to me she will get. Only, I'm not permanent. In fact, some days I feel like I've already left, or like I was never here in the first place. And sooner or later, that is going to hurt Star. We've made a real mess out of this, Todd.
Well, you know me, I like a good mess.
Well, I'm not you. And I think there's only one thing we can do to clean it up. I'm giving you back your toys and going home. Wherever that is.
You know, Delgado, I think you're making a big deal out of nothing now.
Listen, I've hit the wall, Todd. But in the long run, this is what's best for Star, too.
I think we're just going through a phase, you know? We've both been on edge, just temperamental.
That's not a phase with you, Todd, that's it.
We had a fight. What's the big deal? It's like a kid taking a header. I mean, these things happen.
But kids get up, wipe away their tears, and move on to the next thing.
So what are you telling me? You're just going to walk away from an extra million, cash in your chips, and walk away?
Right now.
Well, you can't do that.
Try to come up with one legitimate reason why not.
Well, as soon as you walk out that door, Blair will scramble up her lawyers and try and make another grab at Star. And you know they'll get away with it this time without a mother in this house.
You've been awarded full custody of Star. That's a lot harder to challenge than the temporary variety.
Okay. Well, you know, Bird has gotten very attached to you. You know, you go, he'll probably have some kind of hysterical molt. There'll be moose feathers all over the place. All right, look, you can't go.
Is that your way of saying you'd like me to stay? Because if it is, and that's what you want, you're going to have to do a lot better. As a husband and as a friend. It's up to you, Todd. Human up, or I'm gone. It's your call.
What are you trying to tell me, Delgado?
Exactly what it sounds like. I can't live like this.
We have a deal.
That doesn't work. Not for me, not for Star. I've done everything I can. Now you try to fix it. And don't tell me to stick around because the bird is going to miss me.
Well, look, it was a stupid joke. What?
Yeah, you're joking because you don't give a damn.
What do you want from me?
How about a little humanity, Todd? Beginning with how you treat me in front of Star, our daughter. She watches and she listens, Todd. What do you think you're teaching her? To trust nobody? To be afraid of everybody? You accused me of neglecting her, of letting her get hurt. You just about said that I hurt her myself. If you really believe that, you're crazy. You know how much I love that child. And if you don't believe it, I am very tired of being the target of your frustration and your anger every time you feel the need to inflict your pain on somebody else.
I said I was sorry. Okay, fine. Look, you are a very good stepmother.
Then treat me that way. Treat me like something more than the hired help. Otherwise, Star will grow up thinking that's what a marriage is. Two complete strangers living together like a boss and an overpaid employee. With no real warmth, no closeness.
I grew up my whole life. I've never had any of that garbage.
And is that the kind of lonely, empty life you want for Star?
Hey, even you have to admit that there is plenty of love and affection in Star's life.
And you have nothing left over for anyone else.
There was nothing in any of that in our deal.
The deal is a disaster. Can you see that or not? Fine. I quit. Hire another wife.
I don't even get 2 weeks' notice?
Oh, this is over. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go pack my bag.
Told you I don't want you to go.
Well, you said stick around, but on your terms, where we don't get any closer than we already are, which is nowhere.
Any closer? I can't.
When you say can't, I hear won't. Where did your beautiful daughter come from? I mean, you and Blair had something.
No. Whatever it is, I'm still paying for it.
Oh, I get it. So your heart was shattered and what, you can never love again?
Well, I'm glad you think this is so funny.
That I'm gonna hurt you? Todd, it's pretty hilarious. For starters, I'm not Blair. I mean, I'm sane. But more importantly, you don't love me and I don't love you, so how am I gonna hurt you?
You said you liked me once. I remember that because I called you on that.
Of course I like you. But so what? The point is, you don't like me.
Right. What? You have your moments.
Well, then, can't we be friends? Or if that is too loaded a word, companions?
Look, I don't do companions, all right? I'm not that whole warm, fuzzy thing. It's got nothing to do with you, all right? Don't take it personally. This is all. It's my problem.
Ah, then you admit that it's a problem, okay? That is the first step. The next question is, can you do something about it?
Oh, man, I thought I already was, all right? You said you wanted to do this family thing, and I did that, right? You, me, and the kid, we went to the cabin, and blah. And the whole Halloween thing and Thanksgiving, we did that sort of. And now Christmas, well, that covers the family connection thing, but what you're talking about is a couple thing, all right? What happens between you and me in the privacy of our own home when nobody else is watching.
Star is watching.
Yeah, well, are you sure this is all for her, or are you asking for you? Answer the question.
When I signed on with you, I thought I could take the money and run. I'd play your loving wife so you could show the court you were a family man. I'd get $5 million, you'd get Star, everything would be fine.
Which is exactly what happened, so what's the problem?
The problem is that I live in this beautiful penthouse with Star, a little girl I love very much, and you, a man I can't help liking. Oh. And I have never been so lonely in my life.
Well, you have friends. Why don't you go play with them?
I tried. With Andrew, remember? All it did was make you very angry and harder than ever to live with.
Yeah, well, Andrew's a yutz. He's a phony.
He's not a phony. He's very down to earth. He cares about me. He's interested in me as a friend. I need that kind of human contact. I mean, how can you live without that?
Well, I guess you don't miss what you never had.
But you could have it with me. Right now. You must want something like it, or why would you ask me to stay? Look, okay, we may never be a conventional couple. If by conventional you mean sharing a bedroom. But there are other things to build on. Plenty of people do that. They grow older, or maybe the passion fades. And what they have left is a kind of closeness. Raising children, sharing dreams, needing the other person to be there just to hear about your day, what you want for dinner, watch a little TV, give each other back rubs, laugh at jokes that nobody else would find funny. Look at the other person and know what they're thinking without any words, you know? Closeness. I need to do that. I feel like I'm gonna go crazy if I can't find something. A little warmth. It's so simple, Todd. You and I are so lonely together. How can you stand it?
Who are you? And what did you do with Taya Delgado?
What are you talking about?
You're like a pod person or something, because the Taya Delgado I know would never... I mean, you sound like a greeting card.
Sorry to disappoint you, Todd, but I am human. And so are you.
Right, and I'm supposed to want all of this closeness and not want to be so alone. Well, I'm sorry. I don't, I'm not wired like that.
Oh.
I don't need anybody.
Well, then. That's it. Blair.
Aren't you going to invite me in?
Actually, I don't think so.
Well, early Christmas gift, Taya. You shouldn't have.
I didn't.
Well, looks like you're leaving Todd. Which is exactly what I wanted. So where will you be secluding yourself until the divorce is final, that is? I hear Cozumel is very nice this time
This
of year.
is not a breakup. In fact, this is a very happy reunion.
Right, and the two of you look so overjoyed.
Not that we need to explain to you, but I just got back from a business trip to New York. I'm very tired. Nighty-night, Blair.
Actually, I've had a very tough day myself. And I would really like to hold my little girl for a minute or two.
You have a sanity test coming up, don't you? Why don't you go cram for it? Because unless a shrink says that you're okay, you're not going anywhere near my kid.
You're serious? I can't see a star.
Merry Christmas, Blair.
I will pass that psychological evaluation. And I will get my little girl back. Forever. And then you will be left with nothing. Not even a fake family.
Thank you for covering for me.
I wasn't covering for you. I just couldn't stand to see that woman gloat. As soon as she's had time to leave the building, I'm out of here.
Not without saying goodbye to Star. And if you love her the way you say you love her, you will wait here until she comes back downstairs.
Did you wake her?
No. I'm gonna stay up and watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas. We're gonna root for the Grinch, isn't that right, huh? Except I always hated when they turned the Grinch into a nice guy. That's too bad you don't want to stay. You could throw some popcorn in the microwave.
Oh, like a real family? Now, let me look at the bump on your head, kiddo.
No, I think it'll be 100%. I don't know. We'll take the bandage off. And then you're going to want to play with Taya, aren't you? Taya's not going to be here.
Don't use her.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
So am I. Because when I see you with Star, I see how loving you can be. So you're lying to yourself and to me when you say you can't get close to people. You can, but you don't want to. I hope that's something Star never learns from you. How to harden your heart.
Yeah.
You take care of your daddy for me, okay? I'm gonna come back and see you when I can. I'm gonna miss her. Bye, honey.
Delgado. I want you to stay.
Because you're afraid of losing Star? Or because you're afraid of losing me?
I don't know.
little of both, probably.
That's the start. Say it again.
Don't push your luck.